morning, Quadcopter 101, and welcome back to Trona Pinnacles again. What I got for you today is a review of the Quadcopter S10. The S10, as you can see here with the phone, obviously, is a Wi-Fi FPV flyer. Additionally, it has altitude hold and has a 720p camera. It's actually a little toy camera installed in what looks like a real camera mount. The camera mount does have balls for, anti-vibration balls on it. But I want to talk about that here shortly. Let's go into the Quadcopter real quick. Again, it's a 720p HD camera. It has what looks like a micro SD card slot. However, there is no micro SD card reader. Do not insert a micro SD card in there, or you will get it stuck in there and you're going to have to disassemble the camera by unscrewing it to get your SD card out. There's 6 screws holding together. It does have the Wi-Fi FPV antenna on the back here for transmitting Wi-Fi FPV. It is powered via this button here. It does have what appears to be a control cable going down here. I guess that was for the original design that was going to incorporate an SD camera in here, or an micro SD card slot in here. But again, this one does not have a micro SD card slot, so that control line going down here is likely inoperative. On-off switch here. It uses Syma X5C style batteries, 650 milliampere hour, 3.7 volt with white Losi connector, so you will be able to find plenty of batteries for this. Now, the one thing I'm concerned about is these high-pitched props that you got on here. High-pitched props can create lots of vibrations, so I am kind of concerned that vibrations from this is probably going to give you a lot of jello or vibration effects to the camera. So keep that in mind, folks, when we go for a flight of this. Let's go over the controller real quick. The controller, as you can see here, is an odd-looking thing. It has a camera holder for your phone, phone holder actually. The buttons on it, this is for rates, and holding it down does automatic takeoff and automatic landing. You can activate flips by pressing this button here. It does have headless mode by pressing up on this, and one key return by pressing down on this. And this is for yaw trim, pitch trim, and roll trim. And this is your throttle, your yaw, your pitch, and your roll. So that's it in effect. Let's go for a flight of this thing and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy this flight. Okay, this is the HTS UFO app. I've already started recording with it. I am going to go to higher rates because we got a bit of a breeze here today. That's 3rd rate, so we should have high rate now. Okay, starting the motors and doing a takeoff by increasing throttle. Pushing forward. And it is having a hard time fighting a very gentle breeze. Well, it might be because I took off from a uneven surface. Let me land this, folks. And then we'll take off again one more time. What I'm going to do is I am going to start and stop the Quadcopter, but I'm going to actually push it up in a slightly direction like this. So we have, there we go. That should be a level surface. So I'm going to try to start it off to level it. Okay, I'm starting it off of the landing pad. I wanted to give it a flatter surface to take off from. I think that's better, more flat. Let me hit recording, make sure we're recording video. Recording. Going to high rate. And starting the motors again. And taking off. And that time we can't fight the wind. What happened, folks, was I started it off, but it wasn't the level surface that I was starting it from. It tried to level itself off, and that was the way it leveled itself off was kind of by flying backwards. Okay, so you got to keep in mind. Okay, this is the wind blowing it back. We got a bit of a wind. I'm showing you the pinnacles. And I am seeing lots of vibrations, so I know right away that this does need some balancing of the props, major balancing of the props to counter that vibrations from the propellers. Got quite a bit of vibration on those propellers. But I'm getting relatively good range out here. Let's bring it down lower. Got a bit of a breeze here. Lower, lowering it. And we'll let the breeze blow it back toward me Turning it back toward me. Going to lower rate. There I am. Hi, folks. Again, we are at Trona Pinnacles. Neat place, huh? Neat place to fly. And let's bring it down closer so you can see it. We'll fly it in close now. Going to higher rate. Third rate. Again, I got a breeze coming up this canyon here in between the pinnacles. But let's bring it in closer so you see it. There it is, folks. The S10. We'll walk around it a bit so you can see it. Can be controlled relatively well. But again, I can hear those vibrations on those propellers. Reasonably good flyer. Very maneuverable in high rate. But again, those props are vibrating like crazy. Let's go downwind again, or upwind again, and we'll let the wind blow it up past us as it comes. Let's go out of range. Let's keep going until we fall out of range. Right I am at about 80 meters. I'm going to plop it right there. Where am I? Am I in the video? Oh, it's landing itself. Why was it landing itself? It might have went out of range of the FPV reception. I got the sun at my back. But, and it turned that way. I'm not sure why it turned that way. I did not turn it like that. And there's the wind blowing it backwards again. Neat place to fly, huh? Trona Pinnacles, Trona, California. I'm going to stop the video right now and restart it. Try it. There's my wife off in the distance here looking at it. Okay, in high rate. You got to fight the wind. Going to fly it right over my head. So, again, if only they could correct the problem with the vibrations from those props. You know, if they could put maybe Syma X5C props on this, that might make it better video than the shaky video I'm seeing here. Hi again, let's bring it down lower. Oh, you didn't see my shirt today. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's try it. How do you like that shirt, huh? Appropriate for the place that I'm flying. You know, Area 51 is just one, actually 2 valleys over. Death Valley is the next valley over from here. So this area here is very similar to Death Valley. Okay. Well, it's flying a good long time. Did I do any flips yet? Can it do flips? Yeah, no flips. How about headless mode? Yeah. Come out of headless mode. Thinks that's the headless mode direction. Let's turn on headless mode. With that, okay, pulling back. Thinks that's the headless mode direction. So you can fly and pan around yourself with the camera. I think we're probably getting low on battery now. Yep, that's it, folks. That's its flight time. So the S10, I'm going to stop the video. S10, another altitude hold Wi-Fi FPV flyer. Interesting looking camera, but again, I think they should rethink these propellers. I don't know if Syma X5C propellers would fit on this or not. I'd have to try it, but that should help reduce the vibrations. These stock propellers here are high pitch. They give you high lift, but they also create a lot of vibration. So, hope you enjoyed this flight. This Quadcopter 101. There's my shirt. Chill. Signing out.